Hey everyone, it's Hiedi Scott with DIY and boy, oh boy, do I have some fun, cute crafts to show you today that would make great gifts for Christmas, Hanukkah, birthday gift, a hostess gift. I'm gonna make a whole bunch of these things for my house, so I'm gonna make them as presents for myself too. So anyways, I'm excited to show you these, and they're kind of a continuation of, we were working with bamboo spoons yesterday and coordinating tea towels, and I did not sleep last night, which is just kind of normal for me. And so I just wandered around Pinterest for a while and I saw these ideas and I thought, oh my gosh, this would go great just right alongside the decoupaged dishwasher safe bamboo spoons we made yesterday and the tea towels. And so you could do a whole theme of black and white, blue and white, red and green. I mean, absolutely whatever you want. So anyways, I'm super excited to show you. Let me, let's see. We are going to use, in the right thing? Oops, I don't think I did. I think I pinned Brenda's comment. Okay, let's try this one more time. We're gonna be using, there we go. We're gonna be using these spoons, these bamboo spoons were from Walmart. You get 5 of them for about $5, so they're about $1 a piece. And then I had a whole bunch of just wood clothespins. I don't even remember where I got them, but you can get them everywhere and they are super duper inexpensive. So imagine giving a Christmas or birthday or whatever gift to somebody that has a couple of tea towels, some of the decoupaged bamboo wooden spoons, a set of coordinating clothespins. This is what we use at our house to close everything, all the potato chips and, you know, bags of rice and all kinds of things. They're not cute like this, they're just plain. And then maybe even a painted bamboo wooden spoon. Wouldn't that just be so cute? So that's what I'm going to show you how to do. All right, I have one actually here that we'll do, okay? But this is the completed one. It's navy and white. It's got one coat already. I'm thinking this is something that could go in the dishwasher. It already has one coat of the Mod Podge that is dishwasher safe on it. I'll add 2 more coats of it today and tomorrow, and then I'll let it sit for 28 days because that's how long this Mod Podge takes to cure. And then it'll be ready for use and it'll be safe in the top shelf of a dishwasher, or even better, to hand wash. So isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, I just love it. So before I came live, I painted this navy. And then I used these permanent ink markers from Magnolia Design Company. They come a set of 7. Yep, seven of them. I used these to do the decorations. It was super easy. I'm gonna post some pictures in the comments of other design ideas that you can do, but I just went with polka dots because that was easy to put together. So anyways, I'm going to show you what you can do with these because you can do some super cute things. And I did pin a link at the bottom of the page if you want to look at them. They're not expensive. They're like, I don't know, $14, $15, something like that for a set of 7. And the instructions on these, I especially love this gold. It says, for ceramic painting, rock painting, art, canvas, porcelain, metal, wood, fabric, glass, marks on anything. And if you want to use it on ceramics, which I'm starting to work on a project here that I'll show you when it's finished, using the same pins, then you would put that in your oven to heat set it. And I have some new tips that I learned last night during my Pinteresting journey that may help with getting this to be more permanent and more secure. So anyways, okay, so before I went live, I painted 2 coats of just gray. This was gray chalk paint, but it could be craft paint, it could be acrylic paint, whatever you want. We're going to cover this whole thing with that dishwasher safe Mod Podge, so it really doesn't matter. And you can see I used some of this gray tape at the top and the bottom to do my lines, and this bamboo bled a little bit. Can you see what I'm talking about right there and here? Oh, hey, and I forgot to say any of my usual stuff. If you're watching this on Facebook and you would like to see my hands right here, but the comments are in your way, you can just swipe the comments to the side and they'll go away. And then if you want them back, just swipe the opposite direction. If you're watching this on YouTube, you won't have that problem. Anyway, so it bled a little bit, and so all I did was I used the white, which is awesome. I'll show you how I did it. And I just traced along the edge, and there you go. It completely hid it. So let me put my phone down, move things aside for a minute, and we're gonna decorate this one. And then I'm gonna show you basically how I applied the Mod Podge, and then we're gonna do the little clothespins. Okay, so you just want to, oh, and by the way, these ink pens, they have 2 different tips. Let me see if I can do this with a paper towel. They have a tip that's round, and then they have a tip that looks like that. And you can switch them back either way, whichever way you want it for the project that you're working on. So you're gonna shake your pen up and just get some ink flowing on it just by pushing down. Can you see what I'm doing? Okay. And then I'm gonna just trace where the line is here. I need my glasses so I can see. So how are you guys doing? As you're hopping on, whoops, say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. There's 275 people online right now. That's awesome. You guys, I added more to my list of presents that we can make for the upcoming holidays that are going to be quick, easy, super affordable, not require any creative talents or artistic abilities, and that are going to be kind of unusual. And the one for Sunday, I love. We're going to be making canvases that have crosses on them that are 3-dimensional and gilded. Oh, they're awesome. I made some of these last year, and I gave them to all the leaders in my community Bible study, and they loved them. And then I gave them away to friends. So I'll show you start to finish on Sunday when we have Christ in Crafting. I kind of have an idea already of what I'm going to talk about. So I hope that you will join me for Christ in Crafting on Sunday. But I have so many ideas and projects lined up to show you in this whole series of gifting ideas. And I think this year, more than any year I can remember, would be a good time to make as many gifts as possible. They're just so much more personal. And, you know, with this whole COVID and social distancing, you know, now's the time that we need things to be personal. Anyway, so I just drew that, just like on the front. I'm going to do the one right here. So I hope you'll join me for all of them. I have a really cool keychain idea that's coming up that can be more masculine if you're wanting to make, you know, gifts for your sons, husbands, brothers, co-workers, whatnot, pastor of your church, etc. So I'm going to try to get that all set up and ready for tomorrow. Anyways, okay, so this is what we have. And in case you're just joining us, we're making dishwasher safe painted bamboo spoons, and then the cutest little clips to use in your kitchen that can coordinate with those things that we made yesterday. Okay, so then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a bunch of little dots. Dots are the easiest, and you can see I did a whole bunch clumped up right here, and then I did a squiggle. Squiggles are not too hard either. And then I just randomly did the dots bigger, more spaced out at the end of this. And I've already put one coat of this dishwasher safe Mod Podge on it. I do have a tip to share with you about that though. Something I learned that is, it's something to avoid. So I'll show you that in a little bit. But anyway, so that's what we're gonna do with this one too. And I am just going to randomly start doing dots. And before I get started, I'm always gonna prime my little ink marker just to get some ink flowing. And I'm gonna tap off a little extra so it's not like flowing all over the place. And you just hold your marker down and it does these perfect little dots. These pins are cool. I have not really hardly even used them, and I don't know why. You can also use these with stencils. So I don't know how many they have in inventory, but if you think you want to do some of the things that I have coming up with these, you should think about grabbing them. And this is the set of 7, and they're called permanent ink markers. They have lots of great colors. They're about $15. And I pinned a link at the bottom of the page. I'm going to look up in just a second and see what kind of questions you guys have. Okay, here's my random dots. So when I'll do the sides and the back, and when they're completely dry, which this dries so quick on this bamboo, the paint dried really quick too. Then I will go over them one more time with another layer of the white, okay? But pretty cute, don't you think? And this is gonna look darling with the other things that we made in the gray colors. So I'll add this to the other bamboo spoon that I decoupaged fabric on and used this dishwasher safe. So I'll do one more layer over the top just to get my whites really solid and crisp. I'll let it all dry. Then I'll use a nice brush and apply a coat of Mod Podge, dishwasher safe, because these people will probably tend to want to put them in their dishwasher. Tell them it has to be on the top shelf. And I'll do 3 coats of it and let it cure for 28 days, and then I'll be good to go. And they are just so darn cute. I can't get over myself. And I'm thinking you guys are so creative. I always, well, this sounds bad. I always kind of feel a little bad because when I'm doing my projects here, I haven't always done a lot of practice. So my projects are not like necessarily the best. But my goal really is just to give you the ideas and then let you take them and make them your own and make projects for yourself and your family and gifts and whatnot, using the idea that I shared with you. Well, when you guys share at the Dreamy DIY page, a lot of times I'm like, dang, she did that so much better than I even did. And dang, I like her design so much more than the design that I chose. So anyways, I cannot wait to see what you guys do with this idea. Super duper easy. Okay, let me set it aside and let's come to these. And I'm gonna share pictures because I just did a bunch of screenshots in the middle of the night last night when I was wandering around Pinterest and I could not sleep. And this is the most simplistic. These are just polka dots and a little stripes. But I saw so many cute ideas that I want to share. None of the Pinterest projects that I'll probably make a big, an image with 8 images on it or something, and I'll share that here in the comments and also on the page. Anyways, none of those images are mine. I didn't do any of those. I just want to give you lots of ideas. So, and this is a fun way to give it to somebody, to put 5 or 6 of them on a little card. This is just a natural card that you can make cards with. I cut it in half and I stenciled the word blessed using Magnolia Design Company. This is part of the fall words stencil, and then this is just white chalk paste. Anyways, it's so cute to display it that way. Okay, so these 2 right here are all pretty much done. They're not going to get washed, but so I did 2 coats of a navy blue paint, and then I just did two times I did the white paint, the white permanent ink pen, just to get my lines and everything real crisp. And then I used just your basic Mod Podge as my clear coat over the top. And but if you end up buying this, you could certainly use this too, either way. And it gives them just a little bit of a shine. I didn't take them apart to paint them or anything, and they're super cute, I think. Okay, and then this one, I just did maybe 10-15 minutes ago. I just painted this white using some white chalk paint. And then I used the black ink, permanent ink marker to do polka dots on that one. Okay, and then this one I love, and I have 2 that we'll do in just a second. This one is painted gray chalk paint, but you could do craft paint, whatever you want. Will they be sticky with Mod Podge? No, they're not sticky now. And they've only been dry maybe an hour. And this one is not sticky either. This is the one that will probably go in the dishwasher, that I used, this Mod Podge that has to cure for 28 days. These ones don't have to cure for 28 days because they're just regular Mod Podge. But no, they're not sticky, not at all. And I mean, you guys are probably more crafty than me, but you probably know that Mod Podge has a lot of different uses. One thing you can do with it is decoupage, and that's what most people think about, is applying a napkin, some fabric, a paper, like this. This is going to be one of our projects coming up here too. We're going to make notebooks. We're going to make decoupage notebooks. They can be prayer notebooks, whatever, because I think anyone would love to receive something like this. Anyway, so this is decoupage of a bunch of little pieces of vintage dictionary just on a composition notebook. So that's one use for Mod Podge. Another use for Mod Podge is to put it on wood as the first covering when you're going to want to stencil, because wood, it tends to take whatever the medium is, no matter whether it's ink, chalk paste, paint, whatever, and it pulls it in, and then it wants to send it out in the veins and the little fibers and spread it out. And so when you're stenciling on wood, even painted wood, it can sometimes look a little fuzzy, like your lines aren't crisp. So you can use Mod Podge. Do I want to give you a little peek? I'll give you a quick little peek. You can use Mod Podge on your wood before you stencil, and it seals all those fibers. So it can be your base coat before stenciling, in addition to decoupage. And that's what I did on this. Look at the other side. Ah! Anyways, we're going to do some keychains. Super easy and super cute. And then the third thing that Mod Podge can do is it can be the sealer that goes on the last coat that is protective. So you don't have to necessarily use a spray sealer or a clear polyurethane or something like that. You can also use Mod Podge. So there you go. There's 3 things that you can do with it, and you probably were only thinking about one. Okay, so anyways, I will put just regular Mod Podge over the top of all of these just to seal it. This is gray with the gold dots. Isn't that cute? And then this one I was just experimenting. This was the first one I was fiddling around with. And I did black paint with the gold dots and stripes. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for you guys to see the, let me put these back and then we'll do some. I can't wait for you to see the images that I'm gonna share because they are so stinking cute. To borrow Barb's word, I feel like she owns that, stinking cute. She's so stinking cute. I'm talking about Barb from the Shabby Tree, in case you're wondering, what is she talking about? Okay, so anyways, I think they'd just be so cute to give as a gift. Just a little something, add it to whatever else you're gonna do on a card like this, that you could stencil or handwrite or whatever you wanted. Okay, so I have these two here before I came live, I painted them with chalk paint. That's what I had. Use what you have on hand whenever possible. If you have craft paint, you can use that. If you have acrylic paint, you can use that. If you have chalk paint, you can use that. Whatever you have. I did white and gray. Okay, and let's get crazy. I mean, I don't know if I would necessarily want this, but we're gonna try. We're gonna use the red. This is what it's gonna look like. It's got a lot of ink flowing. I need to clean some of that off so it doesn't run all over. And then we could either use blue or we could use green, like Christmassy. I think we'll use green. And we're just doing dots again because that's easy. All right, I'm gonna start with my red dots on the white. Maybe I'll do just red in one area and then green for the rest of it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And these dry so quick. When I come back and do my second coat, if some of my circles are really not very circly, they're more ovally or whatever, then I can fix that. Oops. Oh, shoot. Hang on 2 seconds because I just got blue ink all over my green ink marker and then my hand also. And so I'm going to clean it off so I don't get it on my projects. I laid it right in the place where I was putting the blobs. One more. So what do you guys think? Is this super cute? These gifts are gonna be so affordable. They're gonna be so unique. They're gonna be so easy for you to do. Whoever your gift recipient is, they're gonna think, wow, my friend, my sister, my mom, my aunt, my coworker is so dang creative, I can't even believe it. Who would have ever thought to decorate clothespins? So, or to decorate the bamboo spoons. Okay, so when I come back, I'll add a little bit more to it, but it's red and green. That could be very Christmassy. There's so many things that you can do with these. Seriously, so many. So there's red and green in this pack, and I pinned a link right there. Oh, this says somebody wants to be in my video. I don't know how to do that. I'm sorry. I'm not very good with technology. Way cute. My brain is full of great ideas. Love ya. That's what Bobby says. Oh, thank you, Bobby. You know what is full? My iPad. Because when I wake up in the middle of the night and I cannot sleep, I'll pray and think about what I have going on the next day. And then I go to Pinterest and I just wander around and I will save images. I'll screenshot things. And my iPad has like, I don't know, 50,000 pictures or something on it. It's crazy. But that's how I put things into my brain. And then I use my notes on my iPad to write craft ideas. I also have a craft notebook, but I can't find it right now. Anyways, okay, so yeah, so I do have a lot of ideas, and I don't have the time to do everything I want to do because I want to do everything, you know, today. So there's red and green. There's an awesome blue. There is a purple and a pink. And then there's black and white and gold in this set. These are ink markers, not chalk markers, which chalk markers are awesome too, but we're using ink for this application because I want you to also be able to do one of the future projects that we're going to do with some ceramics. Okay, so that's why I decided to use these. We'll put the ceramics in the oven to heat set them. We may put a coat of Mod Podge, dishwasher safe Mod Podge over the top of that too. I'm not sure. Anyways, okay, so let's do the gray one. And I don't know, what should I do with the gray one? I think I'm just gonna do white dots. I'm kind of plain and boring. You could do stripes. Those are easy enough. They don't have to be perfect. I have such a shaky hand that I'm not good at doing. That's why I use stencils so much, you guys. Because if you have a super shaky hand and you're not necessarily artistic to begin with, stencils just are awesome. They just increase your abilities tenfold. Okay, and then I'm just gonna do dots on the end here. Ooh, that's cute. And there's that one. So that is pretty much what I wanted to show you today. You're going to need to get some bamboo spoons. Mine came from Walmart. They were $5 roughly. It was $4.97 or something like that for 5 of them. They have nice wide handles that are easy to decorate. That's important. You're going to need some clothespins. You can get those everywhere. You may even have some at home right now. We have a bazillion of them out in the kitchen. You're going to need some Mod Podge. And for the spoons, I recommend that you do the dishwasher safe stuff. You can get this at Walmart, Hobby Lobby. You can even order it on Amazon. And I'm sure it's in a lot of other places too. It says dishwasher safe, okay? And then you could use this for the clothespins too if you want, but I'm just using my regular Mod Podge as the final coat for the clothespins. And then you need these awesome ink markers, something to put your completed clothespins on. I like this natural color cardstock, but whatever you like. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and I used painter's tape to block off the area that I didn't want to cover. So anyways, I hope you guys like these projects and that you can see yourself doing these. I can totally see myself doing a lot of these. And that you, if you're liking the ideas that you get here at DIY Dreaming, I would love for you to sprinkle this with your friends that like to do crafts, or even just with everyone on your social media. I'd love for you to sprinkle. I would also love for you to go up to your settings and like and follow DIY Dreaming, and then you can set the 3 little dots. You can do something there, which again, I'm terrible with technology, so that you'll get a notice whenever I go live. And then I hope you'll join me, because for the next 2 months, we're going to be doing all kinds of different things, but we're going to be making a ton of gifts that are quick, easy, super affordable, sometimes a little different, and that require no artistic ability. So I hope you'll join me for all of those. Alrighty, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna get pictures and then I will post those here in the comments. I'll take another picture of this and if you didn't see yesterday's live, you should go back, and I had to do 2 of them because I got it interrupted in the middle. But anyways, you should go look at those projects too, because we used this as well. And I think that's all I'm gonna do. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.